Do you ever feel like there's a voice in your head telling you you're not good enough? That inner critic is the anchor keeping you stuck. I know that voice well, but you can silence it. This isn't just another motivational video. It's your 10-minute practical guide to taking back control. I'll give you 5 actionable strategies to silence your inner critic and build real confidence for 2025. By the end, you'll have the tools to create unstoppable momentum. Ready to stop letting self-doubt call the shots? Let's get into it. Our first strategy, and arguably one of the most powerful tools you can develop, is the foundation reframing negative thoughts. It's about learning to change the way you perceive challenges and setbacks, transforming them from insurmountable obstacles into manageable steps on your path to success. This isn't about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing a perspective that empowers you rather than paralyzes you. Your brain is wired for safety, not risk. From an evolutionary standpoint, this makes perfect sense. Our ancestors survived by avoiding danger, not by seeking it out. This inherent bias towards caution is deeply ingrained in our neural pathways. That inner critic, the voice that whispers doubts and fears, is just trying to protect you, but it often holds you back from pursuing your goals and realizing your full potential. It's like having an overprotective bodyguard who prevents you from experiencing anything new or challenging. Don't fight or suppress negative thoughts. Trying to force them away is like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. It takes a lot of energy, and it's bound to pop back up eventually, often with even greater force. Notice them. Become an observer. Acknowledge their presence without judgment. Think of yourself as a scientist studying a phenomenon, simply observing the data without getting emotionally involved. When you catch a negative thought, as soon as you become aware of it creeping into your mind, say, "There's that thought again." This simple statement creates a crucial distance. It's a way of recognizing the thought as a separate entity rather than identifying with it completely. This creates space between you and the thought, allowing you to examine it more objectively. It prevents you from getting swept away by the emotional current. Now, challenge it, put it to the test. Don't accept it at face value. Is this 100% true? Is there evidence against it? Are there alternative explanations? Often negative thoughts are based on assumptions, exaggerations, or incomplete information. Find even one small success, a past accomplishment, or a positive quality to break the negative pattern. This helps to disrupt the cycle of negativity and remind yourself of your strengths and capabilities. Reframe the thought. Transform it into something more balanced, realistic, and empowering. "I'm going to fail" becomes "I'm prepared and can handle what happens," or "I'm doing my best, and that's enough." It's about shifting from a mindset of fear to a mindset of resilience. It's not about fake positivity, forcing yourself to believe something that doesn't feel true. It's about realistic, supportive self-talk. It's about finding a more constructive and compassionate way to speak to yourself, even when things are difficult. Make this a daily habit. The more you practice reframing your thoughts, the easier it will become. Write down negative thoughts and their reframes. Keeping a journal can be a powerful tool for tracking your progress and identifying recurring patterns. Each time you do this, you're rewiring your brain for confidence. You're strengthening the neural pathways associated with positive thinking and weakening those associated with negativity. Think of it as carving a new path in your mind, a path that is more supportive, encouraging, and aligned with your goals. One that leads to action, not fear. A path that empowers you to take risks, embrace challenges, and pursue your dreams with confidence. This is mental hygiene. Just like brushing your teeth or taking a shower, reframing negative thoughts is an essential part of maintaining your overall well-being. Be the gatekeeper of your mind. Choose what thoughts you allow to enter and take root. Notice, question, and reframe. Master this, and everything else gets easier. You'll find yourself approaching challenges with greater confidence, resilience, and a more positive outlook on life. We've explored the power of reframing, and now we move on to strategy 2, a tool that can truly transform your relationship with yourself. It's about cultivating a deep sense of understanding and kindness towards yourself, especially during moments of difficulty or perceived inadequacy. This isn't about letting yourself off the hook, but rather about approaching your struggles with the same warmth and empathy you would offer a dear friend. That strategy is self-compassion. Many people mistakenly believe that self-compassion is a sign of weakness, a form of self-pity. But the truth is quite the opposite. It's not weakness, it's a superpower for resilience. It's the ability to navigate life's inevitable challenges with grace and fortitude. knowing that you are worthy of love and understanding, even when you stumble. Think about it this way. If your friend failed, if they were going through a tough time, you'd offer them support, wouldn't you? You'd listen without judgment, offer words of encouragement, and remind them of their strengths. So why not treat yourself the same way? Why do we often hold ourselves to impossible standards, berating ourselves for imperfections and mistakes that we would readily forgive in others? The reality is we're often our own harshest critics, setting unrealistic expectations and dwelling on our shortcomings. This constant self-criticism can be incredibly damaging to our mental and emotional well-being, leading to feelings of anxiety, depression, and low self-worth. But self-compassion is the antidote. It's the balm that soothes our wounded spirits and allows us to heal. At its core, it means being kind to yourself, treating yourself with the same gentleness and understanding you would offer a loved one. It also involves recognizing that everyone struggles, that imperfection is part of the human experience. We all make mistakes, we all face challenges, and we all experience pain. And finally, it means being mindful of your emotions, acknowledging your feelings without judgment or resistance. It's about allowing yourself to feel what you feel without getting swept away by the intensity of the emotion. Let's try this. Think of a recent mistake you made, a situation where you feel you fell short. Now place your hand on your heart, take a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to feel the discomfort or disappointment, and gently say to yourself, "This is hard. This is a difficult situation, and it's okay to feel this way. Others feel this too. I'm not alone in this experience. May I be kind to myself? May I give myself the compassion I need right now?" This simple act of self-compassion can work wonders. It calms your inner critic, that harsh voice that tells you you're not good enough. And by quieting that inner critic, it creates space for growth, for learning, and for positive change. Remember, self-compassion isn't about ignoring mistakes or pretending they didn't happen. It's about learning from them without shame, without beating yourself up. It's about acknowledging your imperfections and using them as opportunities for growth. Shame paralyzes. It keeps you stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and negativity. But compassion motivates. It empowers you to take action, to learn from your mistakes, and to move forward with confidence. So practice this whenever your inner critic gets loud, whenever you find yourself spiraling into self-doubt or negativity. It takes less than a minute to offer yourself a moment of self-compassion, but it can change your state, shifting you from a place of anxiety and self-criticism to a place of calm and self-acceptance. By consistently practicing self-compassion, you begin to build a supportive inner environment, a safe space where you can be yourself, flaws and all. And when you have that supportive inner environment, you'll bounce back faster from setbacks, you'll navigate challenges with greater ease, and you'll move forward stronger and more resilient than ever before. So make self-compassion your default response, your go-to strategy for navigating the ups and downs of life. It's a gift you can give yourself that will keep on giving. Strategy 3. Build momentum with micro-goals. Big, vague goals overwhelm you and feed your inner critic. Break them down into tiny, doable steps. Micro-goals. Want to get fit? Start by just putting on your workout clothes. Starting a business? Open a new document and write a title. Micro-goals are so small you can't say no, and they bypass your brain's fear response. Each small action is a win and builds self-trust. Confidence comes from keeping promises to yourself, no matter how small. Your inner critic can't argue with action. Take your big goal and break it down to the smallest physical step. Do it today. Don't wait for motivation. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Become a master of micro-goals. Every small step is a victory. Strategy 4. Celebrate your small wins. Your inner critic focuses on what you didn't do. You need to focus on what you did. When you complete a micro-goal, pause and acknowledge it. A fist pump, a yes, or a check mark in a journal. Celebrate in your own way. This rewires your brain to seek progress and builds positive momentum. Track your wins visually. On tough days, look back at your progress. Every celebration gives you a dopamine boost, reinforcing good habits. Gamify your life. Make progress fun and rewarding. Decide on your celebration method and use it every time you complete a micro-goal. What gets rewarded gets repeated. Make celebration a habit, and your inner critic loses power. Strategy 5, a powerful technique employed by countless high achievers across various fields, is centered around the concept of daily visualization. This isn't just about daydreaming, it's a structured, intentional practice. Top performers use this consistently to achieve their goals, from Olympic athletes picturing their gold medal win to CEOs envisioning successful product launches. And the best part, so can you. It's a skill that can be learned and honed with practice. The science behind it is fascinating. Your brain, that incredible organ, can't actually tell the difference between a real experience and one that is vividly imagined. This is because the same neural pathways are activated in both scenarios. Unfortunately, many of us are already using this power against ourselves. Your inner critic, that nagging voice of doubt, often plays horror movies in your mind, focusing on potential failures and worst-case scenarios. It's time to take control and direct your own success story. Become the director of your mental movie, crafting a narrative of achievement and triumph. To begin, find a quiet space, free from distractions. Close your eyes and in your mind's eye see yourself achieving your goal. Don't just see it, experience it. Feel the elation, the sense of accomplishment, and feel the pride and confidence that comes with reaching your desired outcome. Make it vivid. The more detail you incorporate, the more real it will feel to your brain. See, hear, and feel every detail. What are you wearing? Who is there with you? What sounds surround you? What does success smell like? Engage all your senses to create a truly immersive experience. Anchor yourself in that feeling of success. Associate it with a physical gesture like touching your thumb to your forefinger, so you can recall that feeling whenever you need it. Practice this consistently for just 5 minutes daily, whether it's first thing in the morning to set the tone for your day, or right before bed to program your subconscious mind. Regular visualization clarifies your goal, bringing it into sharper focus and making it more attainable. It programs your brain for success, creating new neural pathways that support your desired outcome, and making success feel more natural and achievable. And perhaps most importantly, it reduces anxiety by shifting your focus from potential pitfalls to the positive possibilities that lie ahead. It replaces fear with familiarity and confidence, making you feel more prepared and capable of handling whatever challenges may come your way. So, the next time your inner critic pipes up and asks, "What if you fail?" Don't let it derail you. Instead, answer with your vision of success, reminding yourself of what you're capable of achieving. Make visualization a non-negotiable habit, a cornerstone of your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth or having your morning coffee. Because ultimately, you're not just visualizing success, you're training your mind, preparing yourself, and paving the way for the future you want. There you have it, 5 practical strategies to silence your inner critic and build unstoppable confidence. These are tools, but they only work if you use them. Confidence is a daily practice. You're in control of which voice you listen to. Choose the one that empowers you. You have everything you need to achieve incredible things, believe it. Share your big goal in the comments. I want to cheer you on. Now take that first small step. You've got this.